Hello, hello, and welcome to episode 26. Episode 26 in our 30 days journey into discussing 30 important questions singles must ask while dating or courting. I apologize for being away for some days now because my health was not in the best mood. Thank you so much for continual support and continual followership, and I appreciate you so much for being a valuable follower. And like I said, today we are discussing episode 26 in our 30 days journey, discussing 30 important questions singles must ask while dating or courting. I am your friend, Pastor Divine. And question number 26 today is, how do you envision supporting each other's career ambitions? How do you envision supporting each other's career ambitions? You know, this is a very crucial question to ask someone you are dating. I said in earlier episodes that when you get married or when you get into a relationship, you do not lose your personality. You do not lose yourself. You don't also lose your career dreams. Before you got into that relationship, you had ambitions. You have career dreams. You are looking forward to achieving something. And you need to know how that person you're courting or dating envision supporting you to be able to achieve your career ambitions. And of course, you also have to be ready. You also have to be ready to support the one you're dating or courting to fulfill their career dreams or ambitions. And this is very crucial because some people get into a relationship, they think only about themselves. They are so selfish, self-centered, self-seeking, and they feel that everything in that relationship centers around them, and that it is only their interest that has to prevail. It's only their ambitions that have to be fed or supported for them to be able to get to where they wanted to be. And it's important to have this discussion. I have seen so many people, especially men. I'm talking about my African brothers here. I've seen so many of them, who get married to women, and these women are left at home doing nothing, never improving on themselves academically, financially, career-wise. All they do is sit at home, they sit at home and only do the chores. Why? The man thinks he is the only one who has to work. I know this guy who is a PhD holder. He is a PhD holder, and the wife is just a high school graduate, and they live in a university area. And this guy is doing nothing to encourage the wife to either further her education or engage into any activity that will improve her life in any way. But this guy goes around, he's actually, I said, a PhD holder. I don't want to give much detail about that. And he goes around doing a lot of things for himself, improving on himself, going abroad, studying and coming back. This woman stays at home, not being encouraged to improve on herself. Nothing is being done to help her. From what I see, of course, nothing is being done to help her improve on herself. And it's a big issue to think about. You don't want to end up with somebody who is selfish and self-centered, who doesn't care about your own improvement, who doesn't care about your career ambitions, who doesn't care about what you want to achieve for yourself in this life. Getting into a relationship is not an achievement. Getting even married is not an achievement. You can be married and still have a big void in your heart as far as life achievements are concerned. And so you want to be sure that the person you are getting involved with is interested in your growth and is ready to support you to achieve your career goals and allow you to be able to dream and aspire to grow to greatness. You don't have to get into a relationship where someone tells you you don't have to, improve on yourself. You don't have to grow in career, and they hinder you getting a job. They don't want you to work. They don't want you to earn your own money. This is usually an attitude of people who want to control, subjugate, and bring you to a point where they reduce you to some secondary human being. I've always been very supportive to my wife. I don't need to say that any louder than this, because I got married to my wife when she was in high school. And I had to be supportive all along till she had her degree, and of course still supported even till tomorrow. Because I understand that when we grow together, we are better together. It is better when we grow together, when each person improves on themselves and is able to earn their own money, is able to be fulfilled in their own career, and that even makes both people happy. Because when you are when you are improving in life, when you are growing in life, bitterness and stress, depression, they reduce. And you tend to be a happier person because you can earn your own money. You can live your own life. You don't just have to depend on the other person for everything. Life is so boring when you have to sit down and all you do is depend on the other person for just every expenditure you make, for everything you need. You need to ask the other person for money. You need to improve on yourself. And for emotional well-being, it's very important. When both people grow, it is very, very important for their emotional well-being. So pursuing career ambitions can be challenging, however, but having a supportive partner can provide emotional stability. And knowing that your partner believes in you and encourages your goals can boost confidence and resilience in the face of challenges. It also helps you work as a team. When you support each other, you encourage each other in your relationship to be able to achieve their career ambitions. This helps for teamwork. And it also increases relationship satisfaction. When you have that person who cares about your career ambitions, who in one way or the other contributes to see that you succeed in your career ambitions, it makes you feel satisfied in that relationship. It reduces resentment. No one will be happy to be around someone who doesn't want to encourage them, who doesn't want to support them in their career dreams, whatever they want to do to be able to be satisfied in this life, earn their own living. It's important. And when you have someone who supports you, who encourages you, it reduces resentment in that relationship. It also balances responsibilities. You are able, when both people involved in the relationship or both persons involved in the relationship are living their life, fulfilling their assignment, succeeding in their careers, it helps them to be able to share responsibilities because they both are earning. They have their own money. And they are able to share responsibility at home. Somebody should be responsible for the bills, somebody for the food, somebody for the rents, somebody for education. Somebody should be able, they are able to share responsibility. It's not burdensome. You don't feel like you're overwhelmed all alone because your partner is doing nothing. When they are able to do something, succeed in what they are doing, it helps your relationship because you can share responsibilities and the burden is lightened on your shoulders. And it leads to long-term fulfillment. It strengthens trust and it helps in adaptability. So you want to talk to that person to see, are they willing to support you in your career ambitions? They need to know, of course, your career ambitions. They need to know what you aspire to do in the future, what you aspire or what you are doing right now, and where you want to be 10 years, 15 years, 20 years from now. Are they willing to support your career ambitions? There are some careers that need a lot of traveling, or that will require your absence from home for a long time. And it's a regular absence from home. That person needs to know and also be comfortable and be ready to support that career ambition. You don't just marry people, you also marry their life. And you also are willing to support their ambitions. Are there people who want to go into politics? Are you ready to be a public person? Because politicians are people who are public figures. And are you comfortable marrying someone who is a public figure? Are you ready to support their ambitions? Are you ready? And even there are men or women who want to go into ministry. Let it be known to you, the person you are dating or courting. Let them know that you have the dream, you have the ambitions to go into ministry. Are they willing to support your ministry? Do they understand what it takes for you to be a pastor? Do they understand what it takes for you to be a leader, a minister of the gospel? Are they willing to put up with the challenges? Are they willing to put up with the absences that may result from this? I have this man of God I admire so much. And he had his wife here in the U.S. for a long time. And he was there in Boya as a pastor. And the wife, I think, was a flight attendant. At that time, I think she has changed career right now. You know, it's interesting. And when I met him and he was talking about his wife, I admired the way he talked about it. This wife is away, far away in a far off land. He is back at home doing ministry, and he seemingly was happy, you know, with what the wife was doing and supportive to it. It is something you want to consider. Are you? I know the other day, my daughter told me she wants to, she's thinking of joining a career that will lead to her being a pilot, a military pilot. So I was asking her, are you thinking about it? Do you know what is involved? Do you know that would mean maybe time away from home and family? Are you ready to do those tourism, to go for war? I try to kind of, I was not discouraging her. I was trying to get her understand the intricacies, the details of what she is thinking about. And if you want to get, or you are in a relationship with somebody, they need to know what you are thinking. And are they willing to accept that? Are they willing to support you in your career? There are people who marry individuals without knowing their life ambitions, without knowing what they want to do in life, and without asking themselves if they are ready to support that person, to bear with what it takes for that other person to be able to fulfill their career or dreams in life. You need to know if that person is willing to support your career ambitions, because some of them are so challenging, and some of them will require absence from home. Some of the careers we pursue may require that our spouse be more present at home so as to take care of the children, so as to take care of the family. I'm not talking about the man or the woman here. It depends. In every relationship has their dynamics, and whatever you are doing, you must agree who has to stay home more, to take care of the home, to take care of the children, to be sure that you don't pursue career, you don't pursue money, and you abandon your primary responsibility. You don't pursue ministry, you don't pursue, invitations, moving from city to city, town or country to country, ministering while abandoning your relationship, while starving your relationship, while abandoning your children, and there's nobody to care for them. It is not a wise thing for a couple to be away all the time and leave their home to be managed by a house help. It is not a wise decision to make. Somebody should be more present at home. So one of you should be more present at home and should be able to man the activities or manage the activities of the home and supervise to be sure that things are going the right way. Never pursue career at the expense of your family. Thank you. Thank you. Share this episode. Share it and share it and share it. Episode number 26. We are left with 4 more to complete our series of 30 important questions singles must ask while dating or courting. Will you mind joining us in our April-May cohort of singles training? Just get to me and I will tell you more. God bless you. It has been your friend, Pastor Divine. Shalom.